Hello, student. How are you all? I hope you all are good. Stay at home, stay safe, stay healthy, do your studies too. So, once again, we are meeting with another subject. Our subject is geography, and today we are going to start our studies of geography. We are going to learn lesson number 1, how season occur, part 1. In this lesson, we are going to learn the process of formation of season. How all the seasons are formed on our earth. This process we are going to learn in two parts. The first part of this process is this chapter, and the next part of this process we will learn in next chapter, chapter number 8, how season occur, part 2. In this chapter, we will look at the important concept that contribute to the formation of season. We are going to learn how they affect on the formation of season. Before we start, let's recall some important point. For that, give me the answer of some question. These question answer help us to understand the concept. So let's discuss some question answer. Question number 1, how do day and night occur on the earth? So you are learn the rotation and revolution of earth. You know the concept of rotation. And answer of this statement is the rotation of the earth. Due to the rotation of the earth itself, day and night occur on the earth. Next question, question number 2. What term is used to describe the earth revolution around the sun? You know the rotation and the revolution of the earth. While rotate the earth itself, it revolves around the sun, and that is called the revolution of earth. Next question, question number 3. How long does the earth take to do so? So tell me, how long does the earth take to do one rotation and one revolution? The earth taking 24 hours means 1 day for one rotation, and take 365 days means 1 year for one revolution around the sun. Question number 4. In which hemisphere is our country located? Last year we learned the latitude and longitude. They form a graticule on the earth, and this graticule is facilitated to determining the location. Latitudinal location wise, our country is located in northern hemisphere, and longitudinal location wise, our country is located in eastern hemisphere. Question number 5. Why don't the sun rays fall perpendicular at all the places on the earth? We all are know that our earth is spherical in shape. The part of the earth that is in front of the sun, there the sun rays fall perpendicular, and towards the both pole they are becoming slanting. With this question answer, we divide some important point which help us to understand how the season form on the earth. So here I prepare a table of sunrise and sunset timing of the month of June from date 19 June to 28 June, and also in this table we have duration of daytime and night time. Student, observe this table. You can see in this table the sunrise and sunset timing of the day, also the duration of daytime and night time. After observation, we discuss some important point. I have some question about this table. Question number 1. Among the record in the table which is the longest day. Student, we are observing this table. After observation, we have find the longest day from among record is 21st June. 21st June is the longest day from this record. Question number 2. What difference do you notice in the duration of nights day by day? So you can see in the chat, observe the chat. We have find in this chat that duration of night time, it become a constantly increasing. Next question, question number 3. Guess the reason behind it. Cause of that, the earth axis is inclined and thus for this change taken place. The surface of the earth is constantly changed towards the sun. For that reason, the duration of night time, it become a constantly increasing or changing. Question number 4. How did you find out the duration of night? To find out the duration of night, we have to measure the length of the time between the sunset and sunrise. For find out the duration of 21st June night, we have to measure the length from the sunset of 21st June to the sunrise of 22nd June. This is the duration of night of 21st June. Question number 5. Which 2 days had a days and night of the same duration? So you can see in the chart 25 and 28 June. These days have the same duration of day and night. Also 19 and 20, 22, 23, 24, it is also have the same duration of day and night. With the help of the table, we saw the duration of the day and the night change. Such a change occur everywhere on the earth. Use this format to record the duration of daytime from the 19 to 28 of every month, from September to December. You will find out the many change every time. All these things are effect on the formation of the season on the earth. We have to notice the change in the duration of daytime and the night time from the 19th to 28th June. The earth to rotate around itself, it takes 24 hours. It rotates from west to east anti-clockwise direction. The earth rotation has enabled us to measure time in the terms of the days. In single days, we experience different stages like sunrise, sunset, midday, as well as nighttime and daytime. Next, to understand the change in the location of sunrise and sunset, let's do the activity which is given in the textbook. Paste a large white paper on one side of table. Place a torch in front of the table in such a way that it wouldn't move. Stand a rod or a candle between the white paper and torch. Direct the light beam of the torch in such a way that the shadow of the rod or candle fall on the paper. Mark the position of the shadow on the paper. After that, move the table along with the rod and candle from one side to another side. Observe the mark of the position of the shadow that fall on the paper. From this activity, we realize that the position of the table change. The position of the shadow also become a change. If the position of the sunrise and sunset on the horizon are observed for the whole year, we will realize that they also keep on changing. To understand the reason behind it, we have to do the next activity. Keep some distance and fix the stick near a wall that receives sunlight at the time of sunrise and sunset. Throughout the year after observation, mark the position of the shadow for the date. If the position of the shadow change, measure and note the distance between the earlier and change position. During the period of this activity, observe the place of the sunrise and sunset on the horizon as well. After this observation, you will find out that the position of the sun on the horizon, it's move from south to north and north to south. 21st June to 22nd December. During this period, the position of sun moved to the south direction, and 22nd December to 21st June. During this period, the position of the sun moved to the north direction. 21st June is the longest day in the northern hemisphere, and 22nd December is the longest day in the southern hemisphere. 21st June and 22nd December, they are solstice day from the both hemisphere respectively. Basically, the position of the sun does not change. Our earth axis is inclined. When we look from the earth, we see that the position of sun has changed. So, in our activity, the position of the shadow you will get after the observation will also have change constantly. In this lesson, we learn the important concept about the formation of season. We also got the important information to understand how the season occur on the earth. So, student, read the lesson carefully, understand it, and do the activity which are given in the textbook.